Did you know that a movie is going to be released where the biggest Disney characters will all be together? 2024 will be the year when we'll see Disney's best at work, blockbuster releases. We've compiled a list of all the movies that will be released, and you can't afford to miss them. And let me tell you in advance, there will be films of all kinds you can imagine. From princess to heroes, from kings and gods to toys and emotions. And one of them will have all of this mixed and blended that will surprise you. Snow White. To start, we have to talk about the adaptation of Disney's first animated film ever, Snow White. Of course, that's the name of the movie that's going to be released, as the original title also included the addition of the 7 dwarfs, who will still be in the film, but they won't all be dwarfs. And here's the exciting part, they'll have magical powers too. As a true Disney musical, the film will be filled with beautiful songs, most of them performed by the lead actress Rachel Zegler, who has a stunning voice. And, of course, for all the Wonder Woman fans out there, we'll also have Gal Gadot as the evil queen, aiming to get rid of the princess beloved by all. The movie promises lots of adventure and, as you noticed, quite a few surprises, including no prince, but instead, let's say, a fugitive from justice, as the romantic pairing for the first Disney princess in history. Soon, Snow White will be released, and we'll find out if it lives up to the original. We really hope it does. The expected release date for Snow White in theaters is March 2024. Elio. Disney has become the giant that everyone on the planet knows for its original creations or adaptations of fairy tales. And it's a fact that there has always been a touch of originality in the company's productions, but recently, the audience has been quite critical of the new releases. Some claim that the company is solely focused on live-action adaptations of big hits, and others say it's all about the sequels. But Elio is one of those films that's here to break that mold, as it doesn't fit into either of those categories. With a completely original story, the animation will showcase the tale of a boy who gets abducted into space, mistaken for the representative of planet Earth. There, he will go through various adventures, battles with galactic gladiators, and even interstellar wars. The film promises a healthy dose of adventure and a lot of space fiction. We'll be able to watch Elio in February 2024, a month before Snow White.
I am the leader of Earth.
Why is your voice different?
I've always talked like this.
Mufasa, the Lion King. Lion King fans are surely counting the days to see Mufasa, the Lion King. In this prequel, we'll witness the story of the original ruler of the Pride Lands, son of the former king, Simba's grandfather, Ahadi. Since Mufasa didn't play a major role in the Lion King movies due to his death caused by his own brother Scar, where he sacrificed himself to save his son Simba, Disney saw a great opportunity to release a film narrating his beautiful story and explaining how Scar became so malevolent. The story will reveal that Mufasa was actually an adopted son of King Ahadi, and that Scar used to be cheerful and kind. However, during a patrol in the Shadowlands, he defeated a lion who wanted to take over the Pride Lands throne, but got injured and gained the scar that earned him the name Scar. The catch is that this injury also injected poison into his body, making him progressively more jealous, envious, and cruel, leading to his portrayal in the movies. Mufasa is set to be released in July 2024, and we truly hope it lives up to The Lion King. Wish, The Power of Wishes, is bound to be a historical movie, mainly because of its plot. That's because it takes place in the realm of wishes, hence the name of the film. And if we stop to think about it, all Disney movies revolve around this: wishes, some quite explicit, like Pinocchio, The Princess and the Frog, Aladdin, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and others a bit more subtle, like Toy Story, Wreck-It Ralph, Inside Out, Moana, and The Lion King. But there's always a desire, a wish for something good to happen, to save someone, or to solve a major problem. Yes, everything is based on good wishes. For this reason, there's a great possibility that we'll have references to other great movies, as well as appearances by significant characters from other films. In other words, we might have crossovers. Remember, this movie will simply mark Disney's 100-year anniversary, so rest assured, the chances of having many surprises in this film are very, very high. We'll find out if all of this is true in November 2023. Toy Story 5. Hey pal, here I am once again, the 5th time actually. While many people might think there shouldn't be another Toy Story movie, a lot of folks surely won't miss out on watching this continuation of one of the most beloved franchises of the company. And if we take a look at the story that's been going around, the movie is going to be great, as it promises a lot of amazing things like Andy's daughter inheriting his toys, the reunion of Woody and Buzz, and the intergalactic hero's quest to save the sheriff after he's captured by the only person who knows the toy's secret. Sid. Remember him? That troubled kid who used to destroy toys for fun? Now he's an adult who spreads theories that everyone thinks are crazy, but he knows they're true. Toys are alive. And to prove this to the world, he needs to capture one of them, the one that scared and traumatized him. Woody! If this story is confirmed, it will be absolutely incredible. With Disney planning to release many films, and since movies like Toy Story take at least 2 years to produce, the projected release date for this movie is March 2026. Meanwhile, we'll be eagerly awaiting Frozen 3. The most successful animated film in history is still Frozen 2, which is exactly why Disney is releasing Frozen 3. Without a doubt, the continuation of the adventures of the two sisters from the Kingdom of Arendelle. Folks, you have no idea what's going to happen in this film. Simply put, from what we've investigated, Anna will finally gain powers. We'll learn much more about the sisters' parents, or should we say, queens, and the origin of their magical powers will be explored even further. Even Queen Rita, Elsa and Anna's grandmother, who could play the role of the Ice Queen, will appear in the movie as the villain. Oh, not to mention that Elsa will likely find love, which will probably be someone who's actually pursuing her for other reasons, a magical creature's hunter. In short, the Frozen story is very rich, and it's highly likely that Frozen 3 will be released in 2025, probably in November, just like the first two films in the franchise. Inside Out 2. This is certainly one of the most anticipated among them all. After all, who wouldn't want to know how Riley is doing in her teenage years? Since this is surely one of the most, shall we say, emotionally confusing times of her life. And what we most want to see is precisely that, the emotions and some kind of turmoil. We'll probably see Riley in love and going through situations as hilarious as these. Furthermore, there's a strong chance that new emotions might even appear to make everything even more complex and fun. Or should I say, even more delightfully entertaining. We'll be able to see all of this and much more in June 2024 in theaters. Zootopia 2. Let's be honest, don't you want to see Nick and Judy on the big screen once more? Even better, do you want to see them as a real couple? Then you'll have to watch Zootopia 2. Besides confirming what Judy's own family suspected in the post-credits scene that was envisioned but never produced, we'll also have new villains and super cool plots. What's more, it'll all be closely related, including the appearance of Nick's father, who we never saw in the first film, and how he'll be tied to the disappearance of one of Zootopia's greatest precious jewels, belonging to the superstar Gazelle. Furthermore, the first film's director and producer have already confirmed that the desert and super luxurious Sahara Square resembles the wealth of real-world Arabian sheiks. In short, what was already good seems like it's going to get even better when Zootopia 2 is released in November 2024. Moana live action. Of course, we couldn't leave out Disney's live actions from the list. Leading the pack is the 2016 hit Moana. As far as we know, there are two certainties. Dwayne Johnson will be Maui, and the second is that the film's main villain will be Tamatoa, that giant crab who despises Maui. Additionally, there's much talk about exploring Moana's origins and her family's, which seems to have always considered it one of their duties to try and help restore Te Fiti's heart. It seems like her grandma Tala might have even attempted this in the past, possibly even knowing Maui himself, who was isolated on an island for 1,000 years. Oh, and it's also possible that all of this is connected to the lineage of the goddess Te Fiti herself, which would explain why Moana resembles the goddess so much, and also ties into the theory that Moana might actually be a demi-goddess, just like Maui. Tell me this isn't a movie you're really looking forward to seeing. I am, but for that, we'll have to wait until June 2025, when the movie will be released. Tangled live action. Another live action that the House of Mouse has already announced will be produced is the adaptation of Tangled, where we'll see Rapunzel and Flynn on the big screen once again. What's known for now is that the actress rumored for the role of Rapunzel is Florence Pugh, who is actually Marvel's Black Widow's sister, and Zachary Levi, known for Shazam, would play Flynn. But for now, it's all just speculation. The expected release date would be sometime in 2026. Hercules live action. Another highly anticipated live action announced would be that of the demigod son of Zeus, Hercules. Strong rumors suggest that Disney's intention is to cast Ariana Grande as Megara, Hercules' romantic counterpart, and Taron Egerton as Hercules. The movie is also scheduled for release in 2026 and is said to feature some of the most incredible Disney-level special effects ever. In addition to all these films, there's a lot of speculation that Disney is trying to return to its original ideas, introducing entirely new characters inspired by the heroic attitudes and endearing traits that have proven successful in the past. What we truly hope for is that great films are created, so all of us can enjoy each and every one of them. These are the upcoming film releases that Disney has in store for each one of us. Comment down below which one you're most excited to watch. We'd love to know. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our next videos. Until next time, bye-bye!